Oh my gosh, it's been a minute and I have so much to catch you guys up on. Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I would say welcome back, but it's been forever since I last posted. For those who don't know me, my name is Maddie Jacobus. I'm a new grad nurse who is currently living in North Carolina, which is crazy to say because a lot has happened in order for me to get here. So in today's video, as you can tell by the title, I will be taking you guys through the week of when I took my NCLEX. But before that, I just kind of wanted to give you guys a little bit of a life update. Like I said, I'm currently living in North Carolina, but previously I was living in Utah and I got my BSN at the University of Utah. So that happened this past December. But over this past summer of 2023, I applied for a few jobs at a few different hospitals and heard back from one in North Carolina, and I ended up accepting it prior to actually taking the NCLEX. So it wasn't even guaranteed that I would actually get this job because you have to pass the NCLEX in order to actually become a registered nurse. But Lord willing, I did, and I'm so happy that I did, and I'm super excited to take you guys along with me throughout this journey. I've done a few things. I've moved into a new apartment. Clearly, this is a little bit of a different scene for y'all as well as for me. I'm settled in, I'm starting to get a routine going, so I'm feeling really good, and I would love to take you guys kind of through a day in my life, week in my life, all of that jazz, especially when I start orienting and just nurse residency and all of that. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to show you guys kind of the week of my NCLEX and just all the emotions and how I felt. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Hello, you guys. I'm currently at our church right now, just eating some dinner and taking some quizzes on UWorld. This week is a very special week. I am taking the NCLEX on Thursday, and I'm very nervous, trusting the Lord and just kind of how I prepared for it and knowing that it's gonna be okay and it won't be the end of the world if I fail it, but of course I want to pass first try. I don't have my camera. She's broken. I broke her when we went to Joshua Tree for the marathon, or the half marathon, not marathon, and I haven't gotten her fixed. So we are recording on our phone, and I'm really hoping for the best. I just wanted to intro it today and then take y'all with me tomorrow and just take y'all with me throughout this journey. Also, don't mind the noise. Josue is playing the drums. I guess a big mindset change that I've had over the past years is trusting the Lord's character rather than the outcome of anything. And that's kind of where I'm at with this. And I'm just gonna take it, prepare my brain, feel my body, all of the things, get good sleep this week. I'm gonna take this quiz, and then I'll probably see y'all tomorrow, and we'll get the show on the road. I'm so nervous. Holy heck, y'all, it's cold. I need to put that heat up all the way. Sorry if you can't hear. Good freaking morning, y'all. It is Tuesday. It's currently 8:40. I slept in a little bit, which was nice. It felt really good to just get some sleep. I'm gonna turn this down for now. It felt really nice to just get some sleep. I've been trying to prioritize getting at least 7 to 8 hours, especially when I finish school, because during school, when I would have classes or clinicals, I'd get up at like anywhere between 4 to 5. When school ended, I just wanted to make it a goal to just get more sleep. Plan for today, we are going to work out here soon. Have some breakfast first, but for studying sake, my plan today is to listen to 2 of Mark's lectures, I think, and then I'm just gonna kind of review over notes and watch any simple nursing videos that I need refreshing on, just like any topics or material. So that's kind of the plan studying wise, but I'm just going to take y'all with me throughout today because yesterday it was more of an intro and we had FCA, which by the way was great. The leaders hold a special place in my heart. But this is what I have for yogurt. What? Sorry, not what I meant. This is what I'm having for breakfast. It's just the little individual pack Catalina snack and then a vanilla Siggy's yogurt. For those who like know me, I've been dairy free for a while, but this Greek yogurt does not mess up my stomach, so we're just gonna go with it. In regards to how I'm feeling with the exam, it's 2 days away, which is crazy, 2 days away. The nerves have definitely kicked in a bit, but just gonna continue to lean on the Lord, just kind of praying, worshiping, all the jazz, and studying. Yeah, I'm gonna let my car warm up, and then I'll take y'all with me throughout the day. We are gonna head to the coffee shop, and I thought I'd just kind of explain what I'm gonna be doing, and then I'll just get clips at the coffee shop. But to start off, I'm just gonna read and journal a little bit, and then we are gonna go into listening to Mark's lecture 12 video, and then I'm gonna spend the rest of the time just going over some of my notes and call it good. It's mind-boggling that this is my last day of studying. Plan to be there for about like 2 to 2.5 hours, and then we're gonna call it good. We just got done finishing the study session at the coffee shop. I listened to the 12th lecture video and reviewed a little bit over the notes. But yeah, it went well. I think it went well. You know, I've prepared. I'm just trying to trust it. Trying not to stress about it. Easier said than done, but you know, we're getting there.
Yay!
Explain to the people what you're doing, since it's been forever since I vlogged.
Drugs.
Samuel.
Lots of drugs.
Sam.
You know what I'm saying?
Tell them. He does media for church, but he also is like head of FCA at the university, but he also does kids ministry. Long story short, he's very involved with the church, and the Lord is using him in some pretty cool ways. Today is the night before the exam, and Sam took me on a little excursion, but we got done with small groups, which was really good. Talked about failure.
My favorite part
Yes, your favorite
was Philippians 4:10-12. There was a part where Paul said, I know what it means to have, or I know what it is to be in need, and I know what it is to
have plenty.
And so what that spoke to me about is like Paul had looked back and reflected on the times where whether he was in a high or low, that the Lord was there regardless. So that means in any situation now, he knows that the Lord will be with him, and that's why he can do all things through Christ, who strengthens him.
Yeah. Of course, that is what we talked about the night before the exam. Thank you, Jesus. But tomorrow's the day. See y'all tomorrow. Gonna get some good sleep and just give it to God. So, see y'all tomorrow. Alright, y'all. We're headed to the Pearson Center up in Bountiful, and we're just gonna do this thing. It's beautiful outside, may I add. Not even put any makeup on, but curl my lashes to feel a little good. We're wearing very comfy clothes right now. How are we feeling? We're feeling okay. Just trying to get into that mindset that it's just another exam, and I'm just gonna trust the Lord. Prayed this morning. I'm probably gonna pray the whole ride there. I'm gonna head over there, and I honestly will probably talk to you guys either before or after the exam. Okay, we made it. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea where to go. Just trying to tell myself that it's another exam. Probably gonna take some time to just pray a little bit before I head on out, and then I'll talk to you guys after. I said I'd film the good, the bad, the ugly. This is the ugly. That did not feel good. Like, that did not feel good at all. I'm not feeling too good about that. It's done. I took it. And we're just gonna trust the Lord with it. But Sam and I are gonna get sushi, so I'm excited for that. We took it. I'm gonna try to not think about it the rest of today. Oh my gosh, that exam was brutal. Okay, I'm just gonna go. We're gonna get sushi. I don't know if I'm gonna film anything because I need to get off my phone. I need to stay off my phone. But I love you guys, and I'll probably see you when the results come. I passed.
This is a nurse.
Oh my word. Holy cow. Okay, so as you guys saw, I passed my NCLEX, which is so awesome. Praise Jesus for that. But as you can tell by the video, it was super stressful. I was super overwhelmed throughout the week, and it just brought a lot of emotions. Like, obviously I was very excited to just even take the exam. College sophomore version of me would not have even believed that we would actually get to this point. There's actually a video, and I want to ask Samu for it, but I took a video on his phone where I was crying after failing my first exam, saying, I'm never gonna be a nurse, I'm gonna work at McDonald's, I'm gonna, all that stuff. And just looking back on that and being able to say, like, oh my gosh, I'm actually here, I'm at the point where I can take the NCLEX. It was super overwhelming, but also I was very, very grateful that I had gotten to that point. So kind of what I did for studying, luckily the nursing program that I went to offered a subscription to UWorld. So I want to say about 4 weeks out from the date that I was going to take the NCLEX, I would go through UWorld quizzes every day. And here's the thing, a lot of people will say take, 2 to 3 quizzes, 50 questions each day. Personally, that was a bit overwhelming for me, and I just did not want to burn myself out. I would range from anywhere to 50 to 65 UWorld quizzes a day, and I would do that every day. But after each quiz, I would go over the rationales, which I think is super key, and I think it's super important to go over those rationales because then you'll kind of understand the reasoning as to why you got it wrong, and also kind of look back and break down what they were truly asking. So I would definitely encourage you guys to take your world quizzes, but don't overwhelm yourself, and also go over the rationales. I went over the rationales for the questions that I got wrong as well as the questions that I got right, but I didn't spend as much time on the questions that I got right because I knew that somewhere in the back of my mind I knew it, so I didn't want to spend too much time on it. And then I also listened to Mark Klimick, I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name, some of his lectures, and I think that was super helpful. That Tuesday before I took the exam, I listened to his 12th lecture, which was on prioritization and delegation, and personally I think that majority of my NCLEX was on prioritization and delegation, so I would definitely encourage you guys to listen to that fairly close to your exam date. Another thing that I found helpful, if I took a quiz and I went over the rationale and I still didn't understand a certain diagnosis or just the patho or anything, I am someone who truly loves watching videos, and that is also something that helped me throughout nursing school. Simple nursing definitely was one of the things that I leaned on when studying for exams and just preparing for the NCLEX. So I would also encourage you guys to maybe watch videos if that's something that you like. I made sure I got enough sleep throughout the whole week of my exam. I made sure that I fueled my body, and I also did not look at a thing the night before my exam. I think that is so important to give your brain a rest before so you can go into it with a fresh mind. I truly believe that taking a day off before the exam will help you so much. Now I'm going to talk about the actual exam and my experience with that. For me personally, I love working out to de-stress and also just to feel good. So the morning of my exam, I worked out and I made myself a quick little brunch, I guess, and I headed up to the testing center. Driving up to the testing center, I prayed a whole bunch, like a whole bunch. I prayed, I listened to worship music. I was just doing everything that I could to surrender it to God, and I think that definitely helped me too. We got to the Pearson View Testing Center, and I had no idea where I was going. Like, I walked around the building multiple times. I asked this lady at the lobby of the building, and she's like, oh, I've never really heard of that. So here I am thinking, oh gosh, that's not good. I eventually found it, and then I got into the building, and you check in and kind of just go over the rules and whatnot. But as I was waiting in the waiting room to get checked in, I went to the bathroom and this girl was crying. And I was like, oh no. and basically her computer shut off during her exam. She wasn't taking the NCLEX, but she was taking a different exam, and her computer shut off and they couldn't fix it. So I was hearing this and I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope my computer doesn't shut off. And I was starting to stress more, and then I was like, it's okay. We're just gonna take the exam, and whatever happens, happens. Got back in, I got checked in, and got seated at a desk. It was nice. They had noise canceling headphones, which I used, and then I took the exam. I guess another piece of advice that I would tell you guys is to take your time. You have a lot of time to take that exam, and who cares if you take longer than someone else? It doesn't even matter. So but I spent a long time. I spent a few hours on my exam. Me personally, the exam didn't stop at 85 questions, and once it flipped over to 86, I was like, oh no, that's not good. But I passed, so it's not a dictator of whether or not you're doing well or whatever. I got a few more questions after that 85th question, and then it shut off. And I mean shut off. The screen went black, and I'm just sitting there like, no, it's over. Like, it's just like my heart sank. I don't even know why. But after it, I honestly didn't feel good, and you guys saw that in the video. But after I took the exam, after I sat in my car, and after I talked to you guys, I truly tried to not think about it. But then 2 days later, I got an email with my results, and I waited to open the results up with my boyfriend, and here we are. We passed, and I'm super grateful and just super excited for this journey. But there's kind of a little bit of a debrief of my experience, as well as some tips, and I hope you guys found that helpful. But if you are taking the NCLEX soon, I just want to encourage you, and I hope you're proud of how far you've come. Like, even getting to the point of taking the NCLEX is a huge step and a huge milestone to reach. So I just want to congratulate you on reaching this step. I also want to wish you the best of luck taking the exam. You got this, don't stress it, and you have someone else rooting you on. That's it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. I will be back hopefully next week with a video. But yeah, I'm super excited to be starting my channel back up. But if you can, please make sure to like and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.